Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sidelines. It's the Sacramento Kings and the Chicago Bulls. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got LeBron James, Also, Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Pippen into the small forward.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Both free throws good from James. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Screen by O'Neal. Leonard against James. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's off on that one. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And it's Sacramento's ball to the paint. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Leonard. And now the Bulls in transition. Bryant outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Leonard. Check by James. Just 5 on the clock. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And it's Sacramento's ball. First quarter, just over a minute played. Tipped away. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Leonard. Buries it down low.
He's smart about picking his spots. That time, Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to James. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
And here's Wembanyama, guarded by Durant. Back to Leonard. He shoots. James with the rebound. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Wembanyama, pass to Bryant. Off target from three-point range. And it's Sacramento's ball. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pippen, no good. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Pippen, pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's James. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Bryant. And stolen by Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And it's Chicago with a board. Now here's Wembanyama.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
A minute 31 left to play in the first quarter. It's good. James has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Shot from 12. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Leonard.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now, here is James. He's got 6. They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Durant finds James. Knocks it down from distance. 9 points in the game.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Leonard inside. James is there. Shot by Leonard, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. James passes to Antetokounmpo. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Sacramento. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, Wembanyama out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he drops the first. So he gets them both. And here's Wembanyama. Pass to Bryant. Knocked away. Leonard against James. James with a steal. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
I love how physical James is. Terrific at getting defenses to foul.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. That one's off. And he sinks the second. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Wembanyama. Leonard outside. Launches it. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Leonard's got 5 now.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
James outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. Pippen, pass to Antetokounmpo. For 3, James. O'Neal pulls it in. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here's Leonard. Over James. Rebounded by LeBron. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. KD splashes the triple.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Wembanyama, pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Got a hand on it. Bryant with it. Yet to see a basket. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
Sacramento foul. LeBron James. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two, Kobe Bryant.
And so he hits both. And Sacramento has possession. They lead by 4. Antetokounmpo outside. Screen by James. Antetokounmpo, the pass to James. It's hauled in by the Bulls. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Wembanyama.
2 minutes.
Back to Bryant. Goes up at the elbow. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. For 3, Durant. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
An impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in situations where they must compromise and foul him.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Bryant, the pass to Leonard. Bryant, a screen on James. And he's going for the lob!
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Pippen. James, a screen on Wembanyama. James, right side. Over Leonard. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Chicago trailing here. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. O'Neal passes to Bryant. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Bryant's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Now Antetokounmpo. It's James on the wing. It's stolen by Wembanyama. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Bryant. 6 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Bryant against James. Now Antetokounmpo. No good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Kings ahead. They're up by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Phantom half-court shots. Give me a beat. And measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for Sacramento, James is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. Leonard looking around. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 6 on the shot clock for the tie. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds in the game. James outside. Here's Pippen, covered by Wembanyama. They set the screen. From downtown, nails it from 3. Pippen's got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Knocks down the long J.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Durant, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Here's Bryant inside. Guarded by Durant. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
On the wing, Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock for the lead. Sinks the tray. 7 points in the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Durant. Stolen by Bryant. And a pass break now for the Bulls. Leonard all alone. No doubt about it.
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
Timeout called. The Kings.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Tight defense on him. Outside Durant to stop the run. Again, the miss by the Kings. Bulls leading by 3. Bryant outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. From 20 feet. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Bryant's gone just 2 of 8 from the field. And he lobs it up to the rim. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Chicago with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Jacks up a 3. Durant pulls it in. Kings trail by 3. Here's Pippen. Here's Chamberlain. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Bryant, a screen on James. Pulls it from the top of the key. Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Antetokounmpo finds James. 1:21 left in the third quarter. There's the strength of the King.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Leonard against James. Back to Leonard from outside the arc. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. Leonard's got 15.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Pass to Chamberlain. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Bryant, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Throws it up high. And then Bryant with the dunk.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Pippen. Hits the trifecta. Give him 8.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
James against Leonard. Wembanyama, screen on James. Leonard for 3. The shot no good. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Chicago. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Wembanyama. He's out there with Kobe Bryant, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Leonard outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. The 3, Durant. Here's Chamberlain. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Leonard. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. James deciding where to go with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. And there's a pick. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Leonard. Wembanyama. Screen on Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Now the Kings in transition. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Running the floor, Durant pushes himself to get ahead of the defense.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
And Allie, thanks.
Sacramento foul. Scottie Pippen. First personal foul. First team foul.
Leonard against James. Pass to Bryant. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. O'Neal misses.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
James passes to Antetokounmpo. Durant for three. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Pippen, no good. Chicago trailing here. Bryant outside.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Pass to Pippen. 4-3. And another miss by Sacramento. And so here is Chicago. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's O'Neal. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. A minute 39 left in the fourth. James inside. He's against Bryant. Shot's good by James. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Sacramento.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And we also can't ignore how relentless they've been on defense, flustering the opponent and generating a lot of steals.
5 to shoot. Leonard passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Knocks it loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. And here's Bryant outside. Chamberlain pulls it in. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Antetokounmpo, pass to James. Here's Durant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. Leonard passes to Bryant. Tries it from the top of the key. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Bryant. 5 on the clock. Tries again. Counted! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Timeout called. Sacramento. Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Here's James. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Wembanyama out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo covering. Leonard for three. Rebound by the Kings. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo up top. Covered by Bryant. Pippen pass to Antetokounmpo. The three. That one's good from James on the assist by Antetokounmpo. And Sacramento leads by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Leonard against James. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 5. Over Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Now here's Leonard. Check by James. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Antetokounmpo. O'Neal pulls it in. Bulls trail by 3. In overtime, here a minute and a half gone. Pass to Bryant. Stolen. Driving to the basket. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Leonard against James. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Pippen, no good. And so here is Chicago. It's a 5-point game. O'Neal passes to Wembanyama. Durant against Leonard. Over Durant. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's in.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Bryant. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pippen, and that's an intentional foul.
Shaquille O'Neal. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Leonard passes to Wembanyama. This one for 3. Shot by Leonard, no good.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
it's Sacramento with the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard-fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is